Hey, hello YouTube and Watchanista fans everywhere around the world. Today I have another unboxing video of my third Unimatic. Quick wristwatch check reveals that I'm wearing the Unimatic U2F, and I have it on the Unimatic UBK bracelet, which I purchased. I purchased this watch impatiently waiting for what lies inside of this box, and I purchased this bracelet for the Modello Quattro, which is inside this box. But impatience prompted me to buy this U2F, which I actually really love now. And impatience also prompted me to buy this bracelet before this watch even got here. But I will tell you, my plan was to film this unboxing video in tandem with putting the bracelet on the Modello Quattro that's inside of this box. However, and I'm not kidding, it took at least 2 hours to put this bracelet onto this case. There is absolutely no margin for error. The way that the bracelet attaches to the case does not allow you to put one pin into the hole and then slide the bracelet into the space between the lugs and then pop the second pin in place. It doesn't work that way. Both pins basically have to be depressed simultaneously in order for you to attach the bracelet onto this U2 model. Now, once I got the bracelet on, it completely transformed my impression of this watch. It appears very flat. There's a lot of surface area here that you don't really realize with the original strap that this model comes with. And in fact, my plan was to test out putting a NATO strap on this U2 model and see how that would look, how it would wear. This is quite a nice strap, the two-piece strap that the U2F came with. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed with is that it quickly conforms to the shape of your wrist over the course of the day. And in addition to that, quickly conforms to the buckle, the pressure that the strap makes on the buckle. That implies that this is not very durable. Of course, only time will bear that out, but it just seems like this is not nearly as durable. Now, in the 2 hours, again, 2 hours, and I've put on every imaginable bracelet on every imaginable fine Swiss watch brand there is, because I should mention that I am a writer, a content editor of fine watches. So this is not my first trip to the rodeo, but it took me 2 hours. And I can tell you, if any of you have ideas that you're going to buy this bracelet and put it on your watch, I can tell you 100% you will scratch the case. You will. There's just no way around it. I speculate that the case will be scratched simply by having the bracelet on, even if you're able to put it on cleanly. So when Unimatic, or I should say Oonimatic, now that I've had it clarified from the brand itself, when Unimatic strongly suggests taking it to a watchmaker to put this on the case, I have to second that. That is probably something that someone impatient like me doesn't want to hear and doesn't want to adhere to, but I guarantee you, you will scratch your case if you do not take it to a watchmaker. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. And even though I should say that when you buy the bracelet, it comes with this handy dandy little tool. This tool only is sufficient for pushing the pins when it's already in the case, or for activating the spring bar mechanism. It does not include a flathead, even though this unscrews. It does not contain a flathead on the other side for unscrewing the links that you need to, because of course you have to change the links, these end links, in order to put it on the U2 model case. The U4 and U1 model uses a different end link, which is of course enclosed in your purchase. And then that of course requires you to heat the link up. And quite a lot, I might add, before you can unlock the screws that are inside. So when it comes to adjusting the links, adding links, taking links away, or changing these end links to fit the particular model oonimatic that you have, you're going to have your own very small flathead screwdriver, probably something like 1.8 millimeter flathead screwdriver, just so you know. Okay, so getting to the raison d'etre of this video, each box I noticed that comes from Unimatic is slightly less glamorous than the first one. And there we go, a little bit of damage. And as much as I complained about the saga of getting my U2F model because it took so long, this took waiting to a whole new level. So I actually purchased this on December 14th, 2020, but I had to wait until May, the end of April, before they would start manufacturing and shipping this U4 timepiece. And so I patiently waited for the 5 months or so. And then on April 30th, I rechecked my email and I saw, oh no, they're not shipping on April 30th. They're going to begin filling orders on April 30th. So I was like, okay, fine, I have to wait. Only a couple of days later, though, I got the happy news that it was leaving Italy for Turkey. However, it turns out that in Turkey, because of the coronavirus measures, our fearless leader had the bright idea of locking us down for 3 weeks of the Ramadan period. And once that lockdown occurred, most things stopped. So the customs office stopped processing packages that came in. So even though the package was received prior to the lockdown order, and even though I received the information and made my customs duty tax payment, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Instead, I had to wait 3 weeks. And then, after waiting 3 weeks, there we are, after waiting 3 weeks, they finally shipped it to the city where I live, but it literally sat in a depot for 1 week without moving. In the same city that I live in, it sat for 1 week without moving. And I tweeted UPS, I emailed UPS, their telephone was immediately disconnecting, everything went wrong, everything was bad, but this makes it all feel better. All right, so here we are. This is the Modello Quattro, the U4, and I believe this is U4-A, and it says that mine is number 377 of what I assume is probably 500 pieces. Now, it does come on a NATO strap, and I knew that I wasn't going to be satisfied with yet another oonimatic on a NATO strap. I have the Model 3 Modello 3 oonimatic that's in the black DLC. That's the Chrono Diver, and it looks really good on a NATO strap. And of course, I have this U2F, which is on that 2-piece strap, very similar to a NATO strap. And of course, they're durable and utilitarian, and that's very nice. But I really wanted a metal bracelet because I had seen images of the metal bracelet paired with this Modello Quattro, and I knew I had to have it. Now, of course, the feature here is this is a fixed bezel, like the U2 model. It's a fixed bezel, so there's nothing there. It's just a solid chunk of steel. And it does appear, however, that maybe this is an application, this bezel. I don't know if you can see there. It doesn't appear like it's one solid piece of metal. So, but of course the sapphire crystal is absolutely flat and flush as compared to what I really love about this, the domed sapphire crystal of the U2. It just looks so cool. It's sort of like my little flying saucer, if you think about it. It's really brilliant. Once you put this on this steel bracelet, the UBK bracelet, it completely transforms this watch. It really is something special. And of course that gray matte dial is really something nice as well. I have to say though, looking at this in real life, it's not exactly as captivating as on Unimatic's website. On Unimatic's website, I have to say, it does look a little bigger than in real life. In real life, it seems a little bit smaller, and I'm sure that this is 42 millimeters, more than likely. Now, of course, all these Unimatics do come with some type of special conversion chart or the like on the bottom, and of course this one is no different. This one is a conversion of, I'm not exactly sure. I feel like I should have researched this a little bit first, but I didn't even know I was getting the package until about half an hour ago. So on the bottom of this one is an MRAD, basically an MRAB decipherer. It allows you to interpret the distance over the curvature of the Earth to a target that you might be shooting at. And of course, there's a lot of, I did a lot of research about that, and I'm not exactly sure that what is on the back of this case would actually assist you in determining distance to target. And I did a lot more research than I really ought to have for that. So yeah, this is 377 of, I believe, 500 pieces. They're probably all sold out now, but nonetheless, my fanboy status of Unimatic is probably sealed now, as this is my third timepiece from the company. And who knows? I mean, probably at this point, I would probably be looking to purchase Modello Uno, if a good color wave is available, or maybe one of the collaborations that comes down the pike, since they're likely to do that every so often. Of course, I'll be waiting to see, but it's nearly impossible now to get on their website and purchase the watches before they sell out when they do offer a collaboration, because they are just that popular. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. I've talked too long. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the content.